On this week's episode, peace talks in Alaska, 9/11 and AI answering the phone, plus hero cops in New York City. Welcome to the Fire Zone. Have you heard the conspiracy surrounding old Taylor Swift?
Old Taylor Swift.
No, old Taylor, like just not old Taylor, just like Taylor in general.
Okay.
You ready to go down that fucking path right now, dude?
Yeah, what do you got?
So Taylor Swift, let me pull up a picture. I don't remember her name. Taylor Swift so there's this lady named fucking
Taylor Swift.
Well, there's Taylor Swift. But then there's this Zeena LaVey. Okay. Zeena LaVey is like a witchcraft. I'm going to pull up a little thing from her.
All right. What is her claim to fame, Zeena?
Zeena LaVey. She's a big like Satanist kind of lady, like into witchcraft, into Satan. Big Satan girl. But this was like back in the day, right? So this is I wasn't planning on talking about this today until right now, but like 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she had a satanic baptism performed by her father in 1967.
That's a thing?
Yes. She became the spokesperson and high priestess for the Church of Satan from 1985 to 1990. And she resigned from the Satan Church in 1990.
Sure.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all of this, let me get a good picture of her. I have to don't look it up.
I'm not looking at it.
The shock factor is all mine right now. I have to look at her. Her name's Zeena. I got to figure out how to spell it.
Xena.
Actually, there's a Z, believe it or not.
She's not the warrior princess then.
Oh, I have seen that movie. What is that movie? It's a TV show?
Yeah. Xena the warrior princess.
Oh, of course. Okay, let me switch to my laptop. Anyway, so there's this lady, Zeena LaVey. She's a big Satanist, big into witchcraft and magic. Sorry, I'm trying to buy time while I'm downloading a picture of her. For like the show purposes, obviously, not for my own reason. But anyway, would you like to see a picture of her?
Of course.
Look familiar? Like uncanny, John.
Dude, hold on.
Look at her.
Okay. Where did you find this?
The internet.
Wait, no shit.
Everything's internet? Okay, hold on. Let me.
It's
not true. Let's find another picture of her.
Let's just find source. Where did this come from? Is all I'm saying.
You gotta make me go back. Oh, okay. That one's from Pinterest. So shut up. Okay, here's one from Yahoo News. But like these are, I can find any pictures of her.
Yahoo News would be a little bit more reputable. At least they did some
Okay, I'm downloading.
Yahoo News would have done some sourcing.
I'm trying to. Okay, here's another one. Here's a side by side. Come on, dude.
No way.
Come on, dude.
Is it her mom?
No, it is not her mom. But some people say, a lot of people say that Zeena is this warrior, like not the war. Sorry, now you got me thinking about Zeena the warrior princess. Jesus Christ. You got Zeena, who's this crazy Satanist witchcraft lady, and Taylor Swift, who's like a total lookalike dead ringer for her. Mm-hmm. Some people are saying that maybe Zeena figured out the old fucking internal life thing, and now she's because there's this whole train of thought in the conspiracy minded community where like these concerts in large stadiums are like ways to absorb massive amounts of energy from crowds and everybody cheering your name and worshiping you and shit like that. But you think about it, you get this one person on stage, an entire stadium full of people all cheering your one. That's all this energy focused into one person. It's like power. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm telling you, dude. But like, yes, they look like each other. Yes.
Well, you did a whole thing on like celebrity doppelgangers to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just another one, right?
No, this one goes deeper. I'm trying to do it let me hold on.
Here's the thing. Next time you come with one of these.
I didn't come with that. I had no idea we were going to talk about this.
I want like some sort of mind mapping node put together, a timeline. I need to be able to follow it because it's hard to follow the Reddit trail.
You need to understand.
If you can't visualize the whole thing.
First of all, you need to understand that I spray water for a living. I don't do timelines. I don't do homework. Okay, that's not what we're doing here.
Well, our audience needs to see it.
A lot of people think that like there's a huge Satan element of Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, and Hollywood's full of Satanist pedophiles and child sacrifice and blood rituals and all that stuff. So like naturally, Taylor Swift is arguably the most popular pop star in the entire world.
No, she's not arguably. She is.
I would say she's like this generation's Michael Jackson. I would say She's the most popular
For
pop
lack of a
artist
better
in the-
comparison,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So like, if Satan was involved in Hollywood, and I think it is, but like, that's my opinion. Obviously, Taylor Swift would have a hand in it because she's the most popular person that comes out of the beast of Hollywood itself.
Why did Satan choose Hollywood? And like,
Well, I'll tell you
and
why.
you're using Hollywood
Actually,
as just
this is a really interesting
okay.
conversation. I'll actually tell you why. I am prepared for this.
All right.
So the whole point, internet, correct me if I'm wrong, of Satan and Satanism, it's self-worship. It's worship of the self above all else. I am more important than anything else. This is my truth. This is my world. This is my reality. This is how I see things. Treat
Wasn't
me that
that
way.
just kind of an atheist or view to begin with?
I want to say the Church of Satan champions Satan as their hero of self-worship. It's like Satan wants us to worship ourselves. Therefore, we're going to place him on a pedestal, but he wants us to do 24/7 what is the best thing for us at all times. So then you look at Hollywood and celebrities, and the whole fucking thing is full of self-worship. Like, that's the connection. That's the Satanist connection. Hollywood is like, everybody in Hollywood is out for themselves all the time, no matter what. And then you have all of the rumors about child sex trafficking and sacrifice and blood rituals. And that's a whole fucking rabbit hole, which is actually terrifying if you want to look down it. Like, there's all these the eyes wide shut parties and stuff. I don't know if you've listened to Rogan lately, but there's this one fucking guy on his show last week who was like, everything that you see in movies is like actually happening, and they're trying to tell you something, and it's all like hidden meaning.
Why'd you get into the Alex Jones voice? Everything you see.
Buy my supplements.
Just turning the frogs gay.
They're turning the frogs gay, brother. That was more of a Hogan thing. Rest in peace.
All right,
But
buddy.
anyway, we can talk about whatever, but like, I didn't know. I'll tell you what, for next week, I will come up with a better reason as to why this Zeena character is Taylor Swift.
No, yeah. If you could
I
come
will
up
make
with
that
some
happen
sort of
for you.
timeline or something,
Yeah.
I'll even show you a program to do it. Like,
I will make that happen for you. Cause it's not enough that but there's more connection. I'm not doing it.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see the connection, and I guarantee it. So do the viewers, man. They got to see that shit. Because if you're going to come out with a claim, say that Taylor Swift is an immortal satanic witch,
She is.
I want to see a little bit of proof, right? Right?
No, dude, just take my word for it. Come on.
All right, I will take your new. Who the fuck? That's weird.
I mean, yeah, they look like each other.
They absolutely do. There's no denying.
So
that.
like, what more do you want? They look like each other.
There's no denying that part. I'll give you that.
If they look like each other, they're related. That's the theory.
Well, you have to be, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to just absolutely.
Well, that's why a lot of
be
people
dead
think
or-
I'm related to George Clooney.
That's okay. All right.
I get it all the time. That or Brad Pitt. Anyway, what do you want to talk about today? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the fireside.
Dude, so I've just been deep in a lot of Donald Trumpism shit.
Oh, God.
So
I'm so done talking about this fucking guy.
you can't. He won't let you be done.
But he's never done.
He's never done.
He's going to come.
I'm gonna come.
So you got back. Did it show the graphic that
I
time?
hope so. Let's find out. Are you going to come?
I'm gonna come.
He's going to come.
Bang. All right.
Well, I know that he's meeting with old Putin and Zelensky.
He met with Putin, and he also met with Zelensky, along with the
Mr. and Mr. Macron.
the European countries.
Because they're both men. Anyway,
Um,
I'm going to get in trouble today.
no, the Macrons aren't a litigious family. We're fine.
What is litigious?
Litigious? That means they're gonna sue you.
Oh, they sue people all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying. It's a
Oh,
joke.
it was you were being when
was-
you said litigious, you were being facetious.
Say, there's a word you might know, facetious.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what I got here. Like I said, I was totally unprepared, so I'm gonna have to cut some filler out of this. So we can start off with the whole. See, ever since we went on like a 3-week hiatus, I haven't like been prepping my videos or none of that
Yeah,
shit.
I know. We're gonna get back on it.
Yeah,
Which we will. It's been you know what? It's been a crazy summer, to say the least.
summer break, right?
Summer break.
So let's start off with what happened. I think it was Friday,
Okay, hit me.
maybe, where Vladimir Putin came to Alaska. Big deal.
Oh, everybody was all upset about.
Why?
It's in Alaska. Have you looked at a
So what?
fucking map?
So what?
Do you know what look at a map of the world. Where do you think is the most convenient place for somebody who comes in from Russia?
I know.
Somebody comes from America. Maybe we meet in Alaska.
Like, why not? Yeah.
It's fuck off. Who cares where they meet? They met.
Some people are like, I'll be the first one to criticize Donald Trump. I'll also be the first one to say, like, I think this is bullshit from, talking points from media personalities or what have you. But there are a lot of people saying that.
A lot of people say.
There are a lot of people saying like, why are we doing this in Alaska? Like you're letting
it's
Putin.
fucking maddening. Who cares?
And
where they
then
meet?
so they're giving him shit about that. But Trump says something like I could have freaking got Moscow on a deal, and they'd still be mad about where the meeting took place. Like, yeah, like who cares where it took place?
That's the thing. Like the man's trying to make peace between two nations who've been warring since Joe Biden was in office. Do you give a fuck where they meet?
No,
Would you prefer
really
that they
don't.
Skype? Who gives a shit?
I don't give a shit.
Do people even Skype anymore?
They Zoom. Skype's dead.
Mm.
So for whatever reason, Trump had like this whole runway lined with F-35s.
Yes.
Did a B-2 flyover.
I did hear about that. I was trying to pull up the video.
I'm like, do you think I saw
my
that? I'm
sound might
like, do
cut
you
in. I
think you're going to
apologize.
impress Putin with that? Like,
No, but it was, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. I was like, it was kind of like a dick man, like shake your dicks, gentlemen. This pissing contest is over.
I mean, you're like, what do you like? That's so stupid. Like,
I'm trying to find a video of the flyover.
yeah, I mean, the flyovers are badass, and seeing a bunch of F-35s lined up is pretty legit. But like, you're not intimidating Putin with that move. Like,
Oh no, it was for the fans.
like,
It was for the fans.
and there's
Here,
so
I
many
got it. I got
people
you.
like,
Yeah.
oh, look at Trump sending a message to Putin. I'm like, what message?
Here you go.
What are you talking about? This flyover?
Ew.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's legit.
I didn't get to play the actual. Here.
So yeah, you're not intimidating Putin with that move.
No.
Like, whatever. And,
No, but it was cool. You got it. You got to.
oh, it's cool. Like I
He's
said,
got style.
anytime I see
He's got
a
style.
freaking bomber flyover,
We're gonna fly jets over his head.
I get a little hard every time I see that.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Putin like peed a little bit.
Nah,
You don't think so? Just like a little.
dude, this is a man that's been in the KGB. He's
Fair
part of the Cold War. Like his
Yeah,
And
he's
wh-
seen things that gives Donald Trump nightmares. I'm
in
sure.
one of his last post was, I think, in Germany. Not his last post, but one of his post when the Berlin Wall was falling was inside Germany. So like people are rushing the KGB headquarters. They want heads, and that motherfucker put his gun in the safe and like went outside to try to calm everybody down. Like,
and he was like,
like
"Calm down.
this dude's seen some shit.
We will not have any problems."
Like, you're talking about a guy that rides horses around bareback while he's fucking bombing Chechnya. Like, you're not gonna frighten him.
Well, I
with
mean,
a
you don't ride a horse bareback, dude.
No, I just take off my pants. I leave the shirt on. I go Winnie the Pooh style on the horse.
You take your pants off when you ride a horse?
You have to be one with the animal, and if you can't be completely one with the animal, if there's cloth in between you and the animal.
So you mean like not bareback, you mean bare ass on the horse.
Yeah, what'd you think I meant?
I honestly didn't know. That's probably
Yeah.
why I asked.
Pants off.
Pants off.
I don't wear
no
underwear.
chones.
Yeah, that's how I ride a horse.
Putin
Putin does a little different. That's fine. To each his own.
Yeah,
Um,
Putin. You're a pussy, Putin, unless you ride a horse bare ass. Got him, fucking idiot.
So nothing really came out of that meeting. Like, they didn't even really take questions. They had like a little mini presser afterwards where
Yeah,
for
it was
some
like a
reason
nothing
Putin was
burger.
allowed to speak for, for all of your dick wagging with your F-35s and your B-2s, you let Putin come up there and talk first? This is America, damn it. You talk first.
Well, actually, I'm gonna stop you there, John. Art of the deal.
There's no art. There's no art of the deal.
Never talk first, ever.
You're talking about Donald Trump,
Who
who always talks first.
Art of the deal, dude. Never talk first. He who talks. You watch The Office? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Art of the deal. Never
Art of the
talk
deal.
first.
Art of the deal.
Change location at the last minute.
To Alaska. Like, dude, like, I don't know, man. That whole fucking Alaska thing was dumb. Like, nothing happened.
And then he met with
And then he met with
Vladimir,
all-
the other Vladimir.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny that they're both named Vladimir. I'm just saying.
Vladimir. It's Vladimir. See,
Just saying.
it's with an O, not an A. Vladimir.
Vladimir.
And I think there's a Y in there.
Vladimir is the one who used his penis to play the piano.
also. Correct.
Vladimir was the one who was in the KGB.
Who used his dick to fuck Europe.
I see okay, not a family show today.
It really is, dude. Like, I'm so unprepared. Like, I'm going to have to cut out so much filler. This show's going to suck.
No, it's not, dude. Not with that attitude. Well, it is with that attitude.
Let's see.
I got some funny shit. But anyway, let's talk about the war in Ukraine.
You want to talk about it?
No, I really don't.
I mean,
it's fucking over.
It's never going to be a
Vladimir, fucking give up. You're not going to win. You never were.
As Zelensky's meeting with Trump, like fucking Putin's bombing.
Didn't they
Kiev.
get? Yeah, I was going to say I saw
multiple
something about
times.
getting
They did it
bombed
again last night. Like,
yeah.
like-
Listen, dude. This is a message to old PP Piano Man himself. Okay, dude, we're not giving you any more money. Stop conscripting your people to fucking die. Just stop. Just stop. You lost.
The thing is, like, we're still giving them weapons, but we're doing this weird end around where we give the weapons to Europe and Europe gives them to.
We got to make money. We got to make money.
If I was more prepared to talk about this, I could have showed. Like, I've come back around on believing Russia is much more of a threat than they are recently, and all has to do with cyber warfare.
Oh, what about our friends in fucking cyber warfare, dude?
China.
Our friends in China? No.
They're the ones you want to talk about cyber warfare. It's fucking China.
Well, China does a lot, but Russia has done some scary hacks to where they were legitimately in our infrastructure. There's this one hack. It was done by Israel and the United States. It was on Iran's nuclear facilities. It's called Stuxnet, Stuxnet. And what they were able to do is implant a virus. I mean, for lack of a better term, I don't know all the technical terms. They planted a virus inside the software at an Iranian nuclear facility.
Okay.
And what they were able to do is to get that software to enact on physical machinery. So what they were doing is they were spinning these uranium cores out of control. While meanwhile, everything on the software looks like, oh, everything's normal. But in the background, they're fucking destroying their nuclear facility. Totally legit. But the fact that they were able to get in there and do that, like right under their nose, is a little terrifying for a lot of reasons, because now you've kind of invited cyber warfare back onto your public works.
Oh, yeah. Because
Iran says it, whether it's true or not, they say it is for, energy production, blah, 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 blah. Where does it stop now? There's videos they show of being able to do the exact same thing to our power grids, our water, everything. At the flip of a switch, if there's something in our system, which Russia has gotten into our system before, and almost kind of just like with a wink and a nod, let us know. Like it was almost... Yeah. It was not obvious, but when you dig into it, it became obvious to anybody that knows what they're looking for. It's kind of like a wink and a nod saying, like, we're here.
I think cyber warfare is where we're at, man. We're reaching this point, especially with drones and robots and stuff. Like, it's not fucking worth the human life anymore. That we're going to be, whose robots are better? It's going to be like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Well, you talk about human life. Like, think about the possibility of Russia hacking our grid. Say they kill the power. How long do you think that people are going to last?
How long am I going to last? Fucking years, bro. I'm ready.
Well, you think you are.
I'm fucking ready.
You think you are, but your neighbors that are only kind of ready know that Adam's really ready. Like, they're going to get together with a couple other neighbors and like, let's fucking plan an assault on his house.
You ever seen that movie Home Alone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You might need a little more than that.
Paint cans, motherfucker. It's all you need. Paint cans and oil slick.
Even if you have a generator, people are going to see like, oh, what's that little diesel puff coming over from Adam's house? Like, let's go over there. He's got power. If he's got power, what else does he have?
Up on the sniper's roof, right up there. Don't worry about it.
One man can only hold a fort for so long.
Well, I'm not staying at my house. There's no fucking way.
Like, where are you going?
You got to get out of the city.
But where?
Can't tell you that on the show. I'll tell you that after we're done recording.
I don't need latitude, longitude. Like, where are we headed?
Out of town, in the middle of nowhere.
Can't go anywhere in the desert because you'll die.
I got water.
You don't have enough.
No.
You now have a baby who's very susceptible to dying. That's the thing. You're only as fast as your slowest man, and right now your slowest man's a couple months old.
Well, Jordan's going to have to stay behind. I'm going to have to take her rations. Sorry, baby.
And there goes one. There goes. My point is, like,
with me, without
none
me.
Of us. It's going to turn into this whole weird thing. Like, okay, you got some shit, I got some shit. Okay, let's get together. Now we got some shit. We got to get some like-minded people.
Yeah. Well,
now we're breaking off into factions. People are going to die.
It's going to have to be right. Like, realistically, if the grid shut down, you're going to have your people who are prepared and your people who aren't. And the people who are prepared probably have a network of other people who are prepared, which I do. Which I'm sure you have a couple people who like. You could at least get in contact with.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the people who are prepared. We're going to go. We're gone. And the people who are unprepared, those people are going to fight within each other and kill each other. Because like all you need is like 10 people in the middle of nowhere with an easily defensible area. And you're probably fucking good. Unless like 400 fucking people, in which case you're fucked anyway.
But that's where it's going to come to. Think of all the people in the city. I mean, there's 5 million plus people here. Like, and let's just on an outside fucking chance. I'm going to say, there's 50,000 people that are truly prepared for this versus 5.65 million.
Never tell me the odds.
Yeah, you don't want to know the odds. Oh, dude.
We got it. I'm not worried. I'm not fucking scared.
But China is obviously a very nasty state player when it comes to cyber warfare. They've done a lot of shit up to this point of basically just hacking a lot of, and I'm sure they do it to our military infrastructure, but they've done a lot of corporate espionage.
Oh, yeah.
They
got people fucking senators, dude. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm sure it goes all the way to, but what they're doing is they're breaking into Google. They want Google's search algorithm. They want Instagram's this. They want Meta's AI stuff. They want OpenAI's AI shit. How do we make this in China? Because they want to become completely self-sustaining. Like, at the moment, you got the best of this, so I'm going to take it.
Dude, I've been saying for however long we've been doing this show, the war's already happening. It's for your brain. That's what's happening right now. Like, China is already trying to infiltrate our shit, like, and so are other countries, and we're doing the same thing over there. But like we talked about it once, like if you look at TikTok, Chinese TikTok versus American TikTok, they're vastly different, right? But TikTok's a China company, or at least was. I don't really know what's happening with TikTok
still is
anymore. But like that, it's already happening. The war is for your attention, and the war is for your brain, and the war is for what you believe in. That's why you got these fucking idiots. Like you got like gays for Palestine, gays for Gaza. It's like, do you know what would happen to you if you went over there? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying who I support in the matter, because that's neither here nor there. But like, that's how you have these fucking idiots on both sides of the aisle making these stupid arguments, is because somebody's convinced them that they're right. And they couldn't be more wrong.
That gay for Palestine thing, I'll try to use. Oh my God, I'll try to use that as a little scenario for a broader thing that I think is happening.
Yeah.
So say the gay for Palestine thing. I am more and more convinced that they are online bot accounts. There's online bot accounts that will come up with that. Hey, you need to stand up for gays for Palestine. We need to do this. We need to band together. Yeah. Where they're only influencing a very small number of very influential people. Like when I say influential, they're easily influenced. Poor choice of words. They're very easily influenced. So they fall for this stuff. Just look, think of what you want about the whole Russiagate hoax. During the lead up to that, Russia hacked into our social network. They created all these bot accounts. They found it very easy to set up these platforms, these groups, these individual accounts, and get us spun out of control, all fighting against each other. And that they keep chiming in. Oh, Hillary, lock her up. Well, goddamn right, lock her up. And all that. That's all it takes. Is they didn't like hack our election. They didn't get Donald Trump into power, but
they didn't, like, provably now, right? Like that's a whole thing with how the Russia thing was a whole hoax and all that. But like, anyway,
we'll get into that at a different point. But what they did do is, this is proven. They spun us all out of control, basically fighting against each other because it was fucking easy.
Yeah.
And now they have more sophisticated means of doing it, but they know from looking through metadata on the back ends of companies like Meta and X that there were just tens of thousands of bot accounts doing this all day, every day.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to get off your fucking phone and think for yourself and go outside and touch fucking grass.
And they put you in these groups of like, hey, you believe Hillary's a criminal and should be locked up. Or, hey, we're going to filter you down this hallway where everybody believes the same thing as you do.
It's an echo chamber.
And that's exactly, you hear that all day, every day. So you think that's the way the world works. Everybody feels this way. And you get out there and you're like, oh, wait, I'm only about one of 100,000 people in the country that feels this way. But you'll never know it because you're in that echo chamber. And I think that's what they're doing with all these little niche groups that get spun up out of control. Like, we all know it's a small portion of people, but I think these bot accounts, I really believe that they are out there just getting us all to fight.
So what you're referring to, and maybe it doesn't necessarily.
Kind of goes along with the dead internet theory.
I was just going to say, what you're kind of referring to in a roundabout way is the dead internet theory, which is like most of what you see on the internet is not, like content wise, is not coming from a real person, which was one thing, honestly, like 3 years ago, it was a thing. But now with AI and where we are with video generation, it is completely a possibility that 90% of what you read on Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, what have you, is not fucking real anymore. It was a whole concern when Elon bought Twitter. He was like, well, how many of these accounts are bot accounts? That was my Elon. What do you think?
Not bad.
I was test driving it on the show, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe before I buy it, I should check how many accounts are bots.
You're getting a little too into.
I'm doing my best. It was a dry run.
It was close. You started getting a little off track the more you spoke.
Yeah.
But a couple words here and there.
Yeah. Well, I'll get it. That was day one. The day one for anything. Anyway.
Yeah, he remembers there was a
whole thing.
The company was devalued by many billions of dollars because there were so many bot accounts.
Do you think it only happens on Twitter? No. And that's the problem, dude, is that and this is both sides of the aisle, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the people you vote for are the ones behind the bots trying to get you more on their side at the end of the day. Maybe. Like it's all the same fucking machine. That's why you need to touch grass and get off your fucking cell phone. You know what I mean? Like I think I told you off camera or off recording maybe a week ago. Like, so when we were when we were in the first kind of weeks of everything that we just went through, like I wasn't on my phone for like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And one day I finally had a fucking spare minute to myself. I got back on Instagram or Reddit and I was scrolling and I just started laughing at how fucking ridiculous everything has gotten. It's a fucking show, dude. It's like our whole lives right now is a Netflix special.
Do you want to hear how ridiculous it's gotten? Like, so Trump during his first term, like you always heard about the mean tweets, this and that.
Oh God.
So you heard about that, right?
Yeah.
That was
everybody heard about that.
One of the things that like they didn't want to elect him before is because of these ridiculous tweets.
He's not
that
a
he
very
does.
nice person.
And like, I totally think
Good.
it's fucking horrible for a U.S. president to do that. I mean,
Absolutely.
I think it's terrible. But I mean, he's doing it, number one, and all of MAGA's behind it. They love it. Well, Gavin Newsom.
I fucking hate that guy.
Have you
dude.
seen this though?
I saw him on Sean Ryan.
No. So check this
And
out.
I saw him swearing now.
This is very recently. He has
slime ball.
his Twitter account has started trumping.
No.
Yeah, here, let's check. Yeah, pull up his X account and like
I don't have X.
I do, but it doesn't matter. But he started
Well,
coming
let me
up
look.
just legitimately trolling MAGA.
What is he doing? Like all caps? I'm looking through his Twitter.
He
right
is
now.
doing all caps. He's making fun of JD Vance running. Like, dude, it's hilarious. He was making fun of the chick from Libs of TikTok chick said something about him.
Dude, he's such a loser. He's so fake. I was listening to him on Sean Ryan on my way over here today, actually, because I was like, oh well, I think it's important to listen to both sides of the aisle. So I was listening to him and I was like, dude, you're just fucking lying through your teeth, dude. You know what you're fucking talking about?
They all do.
Oh,
To be fair.
oh, absolutely. The left and the right both do it. But like, motherfucker, China came to visit your city and you cleaned it up, and then 4 days later you let it go back to shit. I don't want to hear from you about how Donald Trump is the problem.
So there's a lot you could talk about Gavin Newsom, but right now,
Gavin Newsom.
the funniest thing is he's trolling all of MAGA, and the hilarious thing is all these people, Tommy Lahren. So he was making fun of a transgender conservative personality. I can't remember the person's name.
Who was making fun of who?
Gavin Newsom was making fun of the transgender.
The conservatives have a trans?
Yes, they do.
No
yeah,
way.
they do. But he just said something
That's
that was.
unheard of. Was it
I don't know.
Jenner?
No, it's not.
Jenner's a
it
conservative.
was a different one.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
But he made like a little bit of a joke, tongue in cheek, about it being a man, like blah, blah, blah. And Tommy Lahren got all upset, like, oh, you're going to sit there and make fun of this person. Like,
how dare you? How dare you?
First of all, Tommy, you do that shit all the time.
All the time.
And number two, your boy Trump does it all the fucking time. There were people on Fox News losing their minds saying, this is so unprofessional. You're the governor of the largest state in the union and you're acting like
That's
this.
the thing,
like,
dude.
You're totally cool when Trump does it, but like,
yes,
this is how stupid people are.
Yes.
And people, I'm looking at reactions from MAGA type folk. I'm just using that as a generalized term, MAGA folk.
Well, that's just
on
racist,
X,
but anyway.
And they are very upset about Gavin doing this.
But that's the thing, man. The other side elects their guy for 4 years, and the script remains the same.
Yeah, it's idiotic.
We just change sides.
Well, Gavin, I think he's doing
It's all
his
a show.
best right now. Obviously, he wants to run for president. And he wants to show that he's willing to be Trump-like. So making fun of JD Vance's thing, and like somebody posted a picture of JD Vance in high school versus Gavin Newsom in high school, and JD Vance looked like a total fucking tool. And Gavin Newsom looks pretty fucking handsome there.
But like, who cares?
No, well, the thing is MAGA people care. If that tweet would have come out about JD Vance looking super handsome and Gavin Newsom looking like a troll, like they would have been all up in arms over it.
Fucking stupid, dude.
But
Like,
Gavin Newsom's
fights are
leaning
the
into
same
it.
thing. I'm looking at it right now.
Gavin Newsom,
Dude.
I miss that scarf.
The fights that we let them have for us it's people need to wake the fuck up and understand that like they're pushing us into these arbitrary fights with each other. They are the problem.
They are all
They
problem.
are the problem.
I can think of a
don't give a
couple
fuck.
senators that maybe are worth a shit.
I don't
But-
give a fuck what anybody looked like in high school. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit that Trump has mean tweets. It's not very presidential, but is he doing a good job? I don't know. Remains to be seen. But like, that's not the point. I don't care that Gavin Newsom made fun of a transgender conservative. I really don't care because words can't hurt you. That's how I was raised, at least. Does Gavin do a good job as governor of California? No, that's what matters.
Well, and here's the thing is like, I genuinely don't even know.
Honestly, I
I'm
don't
not a
know. That's
resident
probably
of
fair.
California.
They're all leaving. I have that as a metric.
Well, they are leaving because taxes are out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one metric. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a problem for sure. But again, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, someone mentioned, I can't even remember what the conversation was. I'm like, why am I saying that? Like, I don't live in California. Like, I don't know.
Well, because you've been conditioned to fight for what you believe in, because you've been told what you believe in for so long that you just do it.
Yeah.
We all do it second nature.
I got back from San Diego. I was saying like, man, it's so fucking beautiful there. I love being there. And someone was saying like, yeah, too bad you can't live there. Like all the libs there. And I'm like, this is like, I'll be a fucking lib if I could live in San Diego.
But that's the
thing,
what I was
dude. Like, why would I think that it's a shitty place?
That's where we've lost touch that's where we've lost. Let's get real deep on the fireside for a second.
Deep.
Let's get fucking deep in it. Sorry, that was
both inches.
So much. Hey, 2 inches is a lot. Okay, that's like.
I believe the G spot is only 2 inches inside. If you can reach
from either side,
you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Right.
Anyway. Oh God, that's the problem. We've lost sight of that in this country, and maybe possibly the world. But like, there was a time, probably before I was capable of having opinions, but like, there was a time I've been told that it didn't matter who your neighbor voted for. It didn't matter who.
It wasn't that long ago.
You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't matter. And now all of a sudden it's, well, your political affiliation is your identity. And anybody who doesn't agree with you is the fucking enemy. But at the end of the day, you know what, motherfucker? We all pay our taxes. We all pull our cans to the curb one day a week for the garbage truck. We all go to work. We all try to raise kids, or at least most of us. And you know what? At the end of the day, we all want to have a decent job. We want to be able to do something fun once in a while. We all want to have a roof over our heads. And as long as that happens, I really don't give a fuck who the president is, as long as they do a good job. I didn't like Joe Biden. I didn't vote for him. But while he was in the presidency, I was like, man, I really hope he does a good job, because it's still my country. And we've lost sight of that. We're just enemies now. It's sad. It's
and
really
I know
sad.
this is like a slogan, but I want my country to be great, and has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It's my fucking country. It's not his.
I want it to be awesome.
Yeah. I'm looking at Polymarket right now. I was looking at Gavin Newsom. So Polymarket's like a political betting site, like kind of like FanDuel.
Of course, there's a political betting site.
They have so much.
Bet on anything these days.
Gavin Newsom right now is the front runner for the Democratic presidential nominee at 24%. AOC running behind him at 14%.
I hope AOC runs so bad. I want to see more of her content. I love it. I love AOC's content. She's such an idiot.
She's gotten better. She like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, it's the best.
She was really
fucking
bad.
Yells. It's the best.
She's gotten better. I think somebody's gotten to her and gave her a message.
But that's the thing, man. They're all fucking actors. It doesn't matter. They all play characters.
They're all Zelenskys.
You might as well not all. Well, AOC might have a penis. I don't know, but she doesn't play the piano with it. I can tell you that.
You can bet on the number of tweets Elon Musk will send out.
That's the thing too, man. God, this country is just slowly declining into fits of degeneracy. It's sad. But like, you think about politics, right? How many, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't know how many senators. Well, we have 100 senators. And how many fucking representatives do we have? It's
200
like
or something.
Something like that, right? I only know about 14 of their names. That's because they're the main characters, right?
Yeah.
AOC and Bernie and fucking Ted Cruz and Newsom. Like, they're all just characters on a TV show of American politics at this point. None of it fucking matters. Go to work, pay your bills, take care of your family.
Well, the thing is, it's really fucking starting to matter. The older I get, the more I'm looking towards securing my future, my family's future.
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of things that are making that harder.
Well, that's why you got to buy gold. Just kidding. We're not sponsored by a gold company yet.
We're not fucking right wing enough to get sponsored. We're not right wing enough to get sponsored by the gold
Possibly
folks.
You.
The good folks at Big Gold, dude. Every one of those fucking
all gold,
all right wing.
That's why I like gold. Let's buy some gold.
Get a gold.
What the fuck is this? What, do we just buy some gold and load it up in my covered wagon and take it off to the fucking prairie? What are we doing here?
Gold, VPNs,
gold, VPNs, silver.
Silver, yeah. Silver's a big one.
There was another one, like good food for my dog.
Yeah. That's like, Tucker's deal.
You want your dog to live an extra 3 years? You're gonna have
because if you're a good red-blooded fucking American, you love your fucking dog, right?
That's right. You're gonna buy your dog the best.
Do you think they're on liberal podcasts? Because everybody loves their fucking dog, right?
Do liberals love their dog? Probably more than they love their children.
Maybe. I mean, a lot of people love their dog more than their children.
You know what I do like is when I'm listening to like a conservative leaning podcast and I get like a ad for like an abortion clinic.
What?
Well, it doesn't happen to you. It happens to me all the time.
Really?
I'll get like a definitely like liberal ad.
They knew your wife was pregnant.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Maybe because, dude, I haven't seen one
That's
of those.
fucked up because I got one like in month 8. That's fucked up.
Do you want a super late term abortion?
Oh boy, I better head to New York.
Dude,
Hey-o.
I've never seen that.
Well, like, and maybe not an abortion. You never like have listened to a conservative
Nothing
show
for Planned Parenthood.
and
Nothing.
Really? Oh, I get it all the
Nothing.
time. It's like to me, it's like they know I'm listening to this and they're trying to get me on their side. They're like, no, but what if we could do this for you? It happens all the time.
I do that.
Anyway,
That's
buy
why I've
gold.
never heard that.
And silver sponsor big gold, big silver sponsor the fireside, please. Thank you.
Where were we?
Sorry, I derailed the fuck out of that.
Well, it's been the
I got to
thing
start
last
drinking
couple
caffeine
shows.
before the show and not during the show because now I can see fucking,
Before, during, after.
I can see sounds at this point.
One of the things Vladimir Putin, there's a couple things that Putin told Trump that Trump seemed to really like. Trump said that Vladimir Putin told him, I'm getting the two Vladimirs of Vladimirs confused. Vladimir Putin told him that he lost the election in 2020 because it was rigged and it was all because of mail-in ballots, and that the war never would have started if he was president. So did Vladimir Putin just start a war because fuck Joe Biden?
That that is, first of all, that is a crazy slippery slope. Crazy slippery. You guys had the mail-in ballots, and for that reason, I went to war with Ukraine. Like that's
And he said,
there.
yeah, if you were president in 2020, I
Listen
never
here.
would. The war wouldn't have started. Like what?
Listen here, Mr. Putin. Okay.
Dude, my whole thing, I think Putin is just fucking stroking him left and right. Hey, you never should have lost. It was actually, you won the election by all our
Yeah, but
accounts.
you know
won
what?
election.
I'd rather the leader of Russia be stroking my leader as opposed to the other way around.
Well, the thing is, I think he just knows how to play him because Donald Trump will do anything if you just jerk him off
that Vladimir
and give him a present.
is very kind. He says a lot of nice things about me.
He said that we went through a lot of things. The Russia. I'm like, you didn't go through that together. Like, dude,
Yeah, fair point.
he started that thing by hacking into all of our shit. He started it. And do you think while you're going through this, like possibly getting impeached and removed from office, do you think Vladimir was concerned? Fuck no, he didn't give a
No,
shit.
but
He didn't go through it with you. He's not your fucking road dog.
No, but they're homies. That's all that matters. And
Trump thinks they are.
Vladimir with an O, wore a suit.
He did.
So there you go.
Did you hear the crack? The same dude that he mentioned his suit, and he's like, "Oh, I see you're wearing a great suit. You look fantastic." And Vladimir's like, "Oh yeah, you're wearing the same suit."
Oh God.
I thought that was a good one. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I had to clean up." He's like, "You're wearing the same suit."
Well, hey, matching is fun, I guess.
It was Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend. I can't remember his fucking name. He works for some stupid news agency there.
She's the Jewish space lasers lady.
Is she a Jewish space?
She's the what do we call her? Marjorie to MTG.
MGT.
Yeah.
MTG.
She's the one who started the Jewish space lasers. That's her.
She started that.
Which we can get into in another show. I'm not necessarily saying they're Jewish, but I'm necessarily saying that they're definitely maybe possibly are space lasers.
Have you seen that China has created these satellites? We don't know if they've been used yet because this would be a really fucking maybe kick off some sort of world war. But they've developed these satellites that can just go up to other satellites and boom, push them right off course and out of orbit. That's what they're designed for.
I wouldn't be surprised. They call bumper satellites.
Do they just walk over?
Boop. Dude,
now you're done.
I got some laser stuff. I'll do that next week.
Let me finish up with these.
Get through
the whole Russia
Vlad load real quick here.
So after he said that he lost the election because of mail-in ballots, Trump came out and said, "I'm signing an executive order to get rid of mail-in ballots."
Yeah, did that happen yet? I saw.
No, I don't know how he can do that.
How do you feel about that? What do you think?
I feel
I'm
number
here
one,
for it.
he comes out in his press conference and says no other country has mail-in ballots, which is fucking wrong.
Let's find out.
There's I'm going to say 5 dozen. There's over 60, including in a limited capacity Russia. But like all of the Western countries have
Let's find out.
mail-in ballots.
Google is fun.
Canada, France, UK, Spain.
Oh boy. Canada, Germany, Switzerland, Australia, United Kingdom, New Zealand, South Korea.
Yeah, all the countries that have elections have mail-in ballots in some capacity.
Okay, but will you concede that at least concede that like mail-in ballots definitely allows for some foul play on either side? Like it's just not secure.
No more secure than a ballot box.
No, and that's the problem is there's really no way to do it completely securely. yet, at least. No one's come up with a way.
There's not. And
but
there's
like,
not going to be.
But like boxes, I mean, even to your point, like even the boxes of paper ballots, like we're really going to fucking vote for president and put it in this fucking box. And then hopefully this box makes it to where it needs to go and they're going to count it the right way. Like really, we're going to do it that way? But even the voting machines are bullshit too. Like it's all fucked.
Here's the thing. Like any way you do it, there's going to be a level where somebody can game the system. I personally, just from everything I've seen over the last fucking 5 years of looking into election fraud, because obviously we looked into it quite heavily post 2020. It's, in my opinion, it's within an acceptable margin. Like you're going to have some shenanigans.
It's never going to be 100% legit.
Yeah. Like,
never.
But what
it's just not.
In his little speech there, he says that, now follow me on this one.
Following you.
He says that the only way Democrats can win is by rigging elections, and they're doing it through paper ballots. The only way they're going to win an election is with mail-in ballots. Mail-in ballots.
Okay.
So the only way Democrats can win is with mail-in ballots.
So if you get rid of mail-in ballots, then the Democrats will never win.
I don't think he will be able to get rid of mail-in ballots. So he's already setting up this scenario in which any Democrat wins now. And
it's because of the mail-in ballots.
It's because of the mail-in ballots. And then you start this whole fucking cycle all over again of the election was fixed. It was rigged. It was this. It was that. And then he, in the Oval Office with Zelensky, he makes this joke. And I don't know if he's joking. And if he's still joking, it's a weird thing for a fucking leader of the most powerful country in the world to say. Somebody asked Zelensky about the elections in Ukraine. He says, I can't, for a lot of reasons, and something having to do with their constitution, they can't hold elections during war. All right. Bibi Netanyahu's gotten away with the same thing. Like he hasn't had an election and he's due for an election, but hasn't had an election.
Jail, but that's a different discussion.
That's a whole different story. But he hasn't had one because they're at war, which, I mean, you could see a lot of reasons why, like if you line tens of thousands of people up in a couple places, it might get bombed by Putin.
Yeah, not a good idea.
So Donald Trump says, oh, yeah, and you're telling me that if there's a war going on, you don't hold elections. He's like, so if we're at war in the next 3.5 years, maybe I shouldn't hold an election. Ha ha ha. And Zelensky's like, even like you could hear a little bit of uncomfortableness in the press corps. Like,
hasn't that happened? One of the Roosevelts or something?
Yeah, it was like World War II or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
But how creepy is that? So you're telling me if in 3.5 years we're at war, I don't have to hold an election after he's already floated out the idea of Trump 2028? He's got a whole merch room full of that stuff.
You can mark my words. Today is Tuesday, August 19th. It is currently 1:45 p.m. I will eat my hat live on the show if he runs for a third term, Trump 2028. I'll eat I'll pair of scissors or shears or something. I'll eat this fucking hat.
Polymarket. Let's see.
Oh yeah, what are the odds Trump runs again?
Trump third term. Let's see if that's up there.
I'll eat my hat.
Trump announces third term. It's at a 7% chance right now. It's on there.
It's not nothing. It's not zero.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't believe it, dude. I think a lot of it. That kind of gets back to kind of what I was hitting on earlier. Is I don't think any of it's legit anymore.
There's $70,000 trading on this right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking in. How much money you got?
I mean, a yes one is, does Trump announce this? So
you're on your best three. You got some money to throw around. Let's fucking do this.
Let's go, man.
I don't think any of it's legit. I don't think the elections. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is like no matter if you look back until like I don't know, maybe the 40s, 50s, or possibly 60s, every election we've had. It's just back and forth. Democrat, Republican. Nothing fucking changes. The arguments stay the same. We all still fucking hate each other. There's a war here. There's a war there. It doesn't fucking matter.
I think the American dream died with Kennedy.
Yeah, but who shot him?
Jews.
Whoa. Hard J.
Fuck, hot Mike. No.
Hard J.
I mean, they were trying to develop nuclear weapons while he was president, and he did have inspectors going in there. He
did say that maybe AIPAC should register as a foreign entity in our government.
And I'm just throwing this out there. No other president has questioned their nuclear arsenal since JFK.
Who was president after him?
Johnson.
Yeah, well, I don't think we've had a more sympathetic president towards Israel than him, actually. In fact, you can look at the stats and after
maybe
Kennedy
Biden and Trump.
Well, I mean. You got to go kiss the wall, but that's neither here nor there.
What is that?
Go kiss the wall.
Kiss the wall, motherfucker. I don't get that.
I don't either.
Dude, I like, hey,
but it's an honor to be
you Jewish? Why are you doing this?
Because you have How many times do I have to tell you, John? Israel is our greatest ally.
I'll tell you what, if I go to Mecca, like I'm not going to do the little walk they do around the Wailing Wall.
Well, then that's racist.
I'm not bending down and praying to Allah at 11:45.
Racist.
I love to racism, bro.
I forgot about that one. That was great. Let's see. Anything else important come out of that? Oh, one thing that I kind of wonder why on earth Trump is throwing out more sanctions on Russia if this war doesn't end. Like they're already number one, the most sanctioned country in the world.
More is always better.
And he said, get this, he's going to sanction any country that's accepting Russian oil. So India, which is obviously the biggest country in the world, is
they really?
Yeah, number one, just ahead of China.
They're ahead of China?
Yeah, biggest
what are
country
we fucking doing, dude? We got to get fucking Greenland here pretty quick.
So check this out. The biggest country in the world, India. The second biggest country in the world, China, right?
China.
Follow me on this one too.
Following.
So he said he's going to sanction any country that's accepting Chinese oil. Russian oil. China does and India does. The two biggest importers of Russian oil, which is why Russia's economy is not collapsing because they're like, okay, if I can't sell it to the rest of the world, I'm going to sell it to the two biggest countries in the world that make up damn near half the world's population.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he slaps an additional 25% tariffs on India. India says, I don't give a fuck. We're going to keep buying Russian oil. They damn near said those exact words. You can see it. They have a dictator. It's like state-run media, and they're all enraged over Trump's tariffs.
Sure.
India's got a pretty closed-off economy when it comes to trading, but they're fairly self-sufficient, except for this oil. They get a lot of oil from Russia. So he slapped that 25% tariff on them. What are you going to do to China, right? You got to slap a 25% extra tariff on them, right? Nope, nothing.
Well, I mean, it's discretionary, I guess.
Yeah, except he said every country, except for China.
Except for China.
But anyway, so you're slapping all these tariffs on these countries. China, India, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what are they a part of? BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and now I think a handful of other countries, including Indonesia, which is...
They got to have more letters.
5 of the biggest countries in the world that make up well over half the world's population are now starting to form their own currency. And just all you're doing is strengthening their bonds to each other.
Let me throw this at you then. You know what usually happens when we let a country develop their own currency and their own banks and all that?
You turn into the United States?
No, we fucking roll our military over there. We kill their leader. We bomb the fuck out of them for 20 years and then we take their shit anyway.
How is that going to happen? If it was like South Sudan or something, yeah,
that's
you
what
could
we
probably
did in
run that.
fucking to Gaddafi and all his shit. It's the same thing that we did. We're like, oh, you want your own currency? You want your own currency? That's nice.
Yeah,
stab you in the butthole.
That's easier to do to Libya than it is to China, India, Brazil, Indonesia.
Stop making sense. I just want to press my button.
I'm gonna
do it.
What button? I really think this whole fucking thing with Russia, we're losing the dollar's value. We're losing our place at the head of the world's fucking economic power and diplomatic power, all over fucking Ukraine.
Well, you want to get crazy about Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember that there was a point in time where there was a bunch of like labs in Ukraine that had a lot to do with COVID, and they were maybe destroyed in a bunch of bombings from Russia. And so, you know what I mean? Like, do you remember this? Like, am I crazy?
No, that wasn't that long ago.
There was a bunch of like COVID information and infrastructure and shit that happened over in Ukraine. And actually, if you look at like
there's a bunch of covert CIA labs over there, and
if you look at the New York
CIA
Times
bases.
and other major news media outlets that used to cover Ukraine, they used to talk about how corrupt the country was and
It
how
still
it was used for money laundering. And so sometimes I might think that maybe this is just a campaign to wipe the evidence out of Ukraine and then we'll move on with it. There is no fucking war. It's an erasure campaign. Think about that one. I mean, there is a war. People are dying. People are shooting each other. People are getting bombed. But
I think there's like 1 million Ukrainians that have died.
Yeah, but like my point is, we know what's over there, and so we're like, no.
I think we could get rid of that
Don't
easily
blow up Ukraine
without ever doing any of that.
I don't know. We fucking blew up New
Not
York
to say we
one
wouldn't take advantage of that.
That's what I'm saying. Is oh god, don't destroy all those incriminating documents of ours. Oh, don't bomb over there. Tell you what, we'll put our troops over here. Don't bomb over here, but over here, if you want to bomb it, like we only have so many troops. Dude, we blew up New York to cover shit. Come on. We can.
I don't believe that at all.
Oh, that's a whole episode.
No. We've
The
done
anniversary is coming up, dude. We'll do it again.
We did that episode.
9/11.
We did that.
New episode.
For the record, I do not think we blew up.
John believes it was Bush.
No.
Bush did 9/11.
We did not do it on purpose. We fucked a lot of things up, and we took advantage of it. Full advantage.
I think 9/11 was abso-fucking-lutely an inside job. I don't know how, and I have some answers.
Well, if you don't know how, you can't say that.
Well, I have like 8 different ways it could have happened. You can be.
If you have 8 days, you don't have. If you have 8 different ways, you don't have one.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly how it happened, but I'm willing to entertain a couple of possibilities. But I don't think it was. Oh, these hijackers took these planes and flew them into these buildings. I don't believe. I'll tell you this.
All right, tell me your story.
I don't believe the official narrative of 9/11. I just don't.
In what way?
Well, if you look at the. God, let's focus. We got to focus on one thing at a time, right?
Let's focus on this.
Well, I mean, like, there's a bunch of planes, there's a bunch of buildings. You got to focus on one. You got to
lay out your overarching theory.
Okay. You're telling me that some cave dwellers came over to the United States.
Not cave dwellers, but go ahead.
They trained in Prescott, Arizona, actually, at Embry-Riddle at the
Florida, Minneapolis.
Yeah. They hijacked some planes with box cutters.
Mm-hmm.
They then flew these planes into various buildings and fields and saw. And okay, so let's focus on a couple of things. First of all, have you seen pictures of the field where the plane crashed? I want to say it was in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking plane, John. There's no wreckage. There's nothing there. You took a whole 747 and you buried it under the ground? You buried the 747.
So there is wreckage there. There absolutely is. And we did this whole thing on that show last time. There is wreckage.
Hold on. I'm going to pull the video. What about the fact that the plane that hit the Pentagon,
Mm-hmm.
So like, I need you to understand, because I've looked way too much into this, to hit the Pentagon the way the plane hit the Pentagon, it was up in the sky, it flew down and then made this crazy fucking maneuver and then flew parallel with the ground, like maybe 100 feet above the ground, and then smashed right into the fucking Pentagon.
There are plenty of witnesses to seeing the plane.
Witnesses, but it's the fucking Pentagon. Where's the video?
There is video.
No, there's not.
Yes, sir.
No, there's not.
We watched
video.
it on the show.
There's one video. It's the fucking Pentagon.
There's at least 2 videos.
Okay, still, there's 2 videos. Where are the 20,000 videos? It's the Pentagon.
First of all, there is video. There's multiple videos, right?
Oh, man.
This is 2001 video too, so you're not catching anything going that fast. It's going to be a frame. It just is.
Also, but I don't think so.
Yeah, there's at least 2 videos.
I'm trying to find it right now. Oh, my bad. I didn't mute it. I'm looking for. So, did you know? And you can correct me if I'm wrong. So, I've spent way too much time looking into this. There's only 2 or 3 videos of the first plane hitting the buildings. Okay. But there's 100 million videos of the second plane hitting the buildings, which makes sense. Like, no one's filming the buildings waiting for a plane to hit it. Like, that totally makes sense. But I'm trying to find a video of the actual plane hitting the building. Like, you're a firefighter, dude. You know how impacts and explosions work. Like, this plane, dude, this is where it piqued my interest. Here it is. The plane disappears. Here, I'll full screen this fucking thing. The plane disappears into the building and then explodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking wild to me. We're talking, it's okay. Here we go. Here's the plane.
We've all seen this. I mean,
this is a bigger episode, but like, let's look at this.
These are
okay. So what I want to point out, let's see if can I zoom on my laptop? Can I? Oh, fuck yeah, I can. Okay. So I want to point out, this is something I've noticed about this video, which is super interesting. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll do a whole video on this. Okay. So here's the plane. Here's the building.
Mm-hmm.
Watch but can I hit play? Okay. So plane has not hit yet. Did you see right before the plane hit just there? I didn't tell you to watch, so that's my fault. There's an explosion before the plane hits the building. Watch. It's like right. Can you see my cursor? Okay. It's about right there. Ready? Play. See, the government's listening. They won't let me play it. Okay. Did you see that? Was that too fast? Sorry. I'll start from back here. So it's going to be about right here on the screen. Flash. Can I play this slower?
Yeah, you can slow it down. Slow the speed down.
Dude, I'm telling you. I've done, how do I fucking do it?
In the wheel setting there, yep.
Playback speed. 1/4. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, ready? Flash, boom.
It looked like the nose of the plane hitting the
Dude,
building.
I'm telling you, John. I'm telling you.
That looks like the nose of the plane hitting
But
the
like
building.
even then, like the plane disappears into the building.
Well, yeah, it's going a couple
I don't
hundred
think
miles
so,
an hour.
dude. I don't think so. Okay, you know what?
I've seen a
I'll
car
tell you what.
disappear into somebody's living room and it wasn't going 100 something miles an hour.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I am going to, for my own protection, table this discussion, and I will bring you a case. I will make the case. I will. Because then because obviously I want to talk about like, we
did this.
Yeah,
though.
we've done it. But like, I don't know. I don't even know how we got here, to be honest with you. But
The only thing that even is weird in the whole thing, I mean, the only thing that
Building
is-
7.
That's the only weird thing.
But like, okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make is like, so Building 7's weird. So if one thing is weird, we have to look at the whole thing, right? If this one thing doesn't make sense, then none of it makes sense. Because if one piece of the narrative is wonky, then we have to look at everything else. Because Building 7's fucking weird, dude. Nothing hit it, nothing exploded in it, and the fact that I don't remember who was talking about it, some fucking smarter than me doctor lady. When the buildings collapsed, the amount, like they did like the math on it and all this stuff, the amount of rubble that's on the ground is not equivalent to the amount of building that there was. You know what I mean? Like there's not enough shit on the ground.
To me, that's an argument from people that just look at a picture and say, "Oh, look at this," and really don't know anything about.
No,
this
I'm not.
stuff.
I watched a whole fucking documentary on it. I'll find it again. I got to make this argument with some evidence. I don't know how we got here, but no, I'm telling you, like it's uncanny. And then if you watch the towers collapsing, and then I'll stop. If you watch the towers collapsing, there's almost like this weird like vaporization that's happening at the same time, where like not all of the material makes it to the ground, like it disintegrates in the air. And yeah, this is a shaky fucking video, as most of this stuff is. But
You're
here's
gonna run for your
here's
life.
a good one. So like a lot of the debris never makes it. It just kind of like Thanos snapped it away.
Yeah, I've seen that argument too, and
There's a lot of stuff out there saying, but point of all of this is to say,
I'll tell you, I wish I could show you my laptop. I have pages and pages and folders full of this shit from when we
it's
did
a
an
month
episode.
from now. I will have it ready by September. But like I'm telling you, dude, if with the Building 7, if one thing is weird, you have to look at all of it. Like the moon landing.
No, because
If one thing
that's
is
even,
weird.
That's even one of like kind of my premise. Like is there's nothing in my mind weird about what happened with the hijackers. I mean, they're not cave dwellers. They're number
You know, we
one.
found their passports.
That is a goofy thing. However,
Stop everything then. Then
Well,
you have
no.
to look at the whole thing.
no, I said it's goofy, but like I've been in house fires and like, really, that survived?
But you saw this plane explode, right?
Yeah.
And we got the passport. We got multiple passports.
Yeah,
The
but dude,
plane exploded.
The house
and melted
was on
steel
fire.
beams, John.
dude, I legitimately have been in houses that like the whole room is a fucking
about-
charred mess. Like, how the fuck is this dog alive? Like,
Okay, yeah, but that's a house fire.
But
What do
that's
those burn at
nothing.
1,000 degrees?
Well,
This
no,
is a jet fuel explosion.
I'm saying it's all just the same kind of thing. Is like you can't like people
Oh,
when
we're
people
gonna
get
get
shot,
it. I love
bullets do weird things. Like you just can't explain.
like the
these
bullet
things.
that killed JFK. That's weird. We shouldn't look at that at all.
All I'm saying is things go in different directions to do things you wouldn't expect
Absolutely.
when physics are involved.
But when they do, we got to look at them.
dude, people have been looking at this. I've looked at this for the last fucking
I know,
24
me too.
years.
Admittedly, I've looked at it for way too long.
Like there's nothing new that's like, and anytime somebody puts out a new video, I'm like, no, this isn't new. This is a doctored photo. Cause you don't all of a sudden have a new cell phone thing from a tower across the way. Like you don't.
Well, and that's the fucked up part of it now is in the age of information that we're in now. Like,
I've seen multiple new videos, newly uncovered.
Exactly.
Feel like this isn't real.
dude, I admittedly, when I had that Gemini trial thing and I was
Mm-hmm.
fucking around to see what kind of videos I could make, I made a 9/11 video.
Yeah,
and,
you totally
and it
could.
was like, holy fuck.
you can, like I said, you could give it the prompt.
I made a moon landing
to make
video.
it look exactly like it did back then. Use it.
It's crazy. And so none of it matters.
Yeah, use
anymore.
the CCTV
Yeah,
camera
exactly.
filter from 1999, and you could do all that shit.
So I guess at the end of it is like, was it inside job or not? It doesn't matter because you can't prove it either way anymore.
So let's get back to the one thing I was saying. This is kind of part of my theory.
Bring it
Like,
back.
so when the one incident happens that I don't think we did, we could have let it happen. I've said that a million times.
Fair point.
We could
Like
have,
Pearl Harbor.
We could have let it happen. Yes, because we needed a reason to go into Iraq.
Sure. Yeah, I would totally buy that too.
And then I could also say this: there could have been some powers that be. There was a CIA building inside Tower 7.
Well, nobody really
Was it
knows what
CIA
was
or State
inside.
Department?
Nobody really knows what was inside Tower 7. Allegedly, it was where the thing was planned. It was a CIA. It was a federal building. It was a federal contractor. I want to say CIA, but like
CIA,
some people think that like that's kind of where the headquarters
CIA and
of
the
the whole
SEC
event was. You know,
CIA and the Securities and Exchange Commission were inside there. So, okay, this happened. Building happened. We've now had 12 hours of this thing. Like, do you think we can get a demo team together real quick and blow 7? Like,
yeah,
maybe.
absolutely.
Like, let's
Absolutely.
take advantage of a bad situation.
Absolutely.
That's where I think everything prior and after came from. We didn't plan it. We didn't do it, but we could have let it happen. And we sure as fuck took full advantage of what
Here's
did
something
happen.
we haven't explored actually is like, what if we knew that it was going to happen? Like, let's say we knew, okay, so
We didn't.
let's
know.
say if we know,
People,
if we
even
knew-
Russia tried to warn us.
Well, let's say like we knew September 11th, 2001, planes are going to fly into buildings. And what if we said, okay, so we know that that's going to happen. So like, what if in like February, we went and put charges in these buildings to help it be more catastrophic
Sure.
than it should have been? I'd be willing to entertain that idea because never let a good crisis go to waste. Right?
I could entertain that more than we did it.
Well, in a way, we would have done it, but we would have.
No, we
helped
didn't
at
hire
least.
the hijackers. We didn't plan it.
'Cause I've heard some crazy shit. I've heard some like, well, the plane was a hologram and we'd used a cruise missile. Like I've heard crazy shit, but like
Yeah.
maybe it was a plane, but maybe, I mean, that could explain
Tell
why.
that to all the families that lost their loved ones who they knew were on a plane.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Well, and then, that could explain why certain people didn't go to work that day. Certain people kind of like there was that one dude who like had his breakfast in this tower every single day and he didn't go to work. Like I would be willing to believe that we knew it was going to happen, but we also put things in place to make it more of a show than it was.
Like the people going to work, things like that. Like, dude, I can think of one time, like I didn't go to work and I didn't go that day and there was a call that would have fucked
I
me
know,
up
dude.
for a
I've had
while.
those too. It's fucking crazy.
And like,
Actually,
I'm glad I didn't see that. That would have
Yeah.
fucked me up bad. And it just happened. I just didn't go to work that day. No real reason. I just
Sure.
didn't go. So, I mean, shit like that happens. And when you're talking about millions of people inside New York,
odds.
what were there? Tens
Right.
of thousands of people that worked
Statistically.
inside that building?
Sure.
Some people
I'll
that
buy
call
that.
off.
I wouldn't be surprised because I've seen pictures of like the steel, I don't know what they're called, steel beams, steel girders, like that came out of there and they're at 45-degree angles. And some people have said, well, like that's how you place blasting charges on steel beams. Like but like all of them are at 45-degree breaks. And so like I would be willing to entertain, and there arguably there was some Israeli.
Or is that when we were
contractor
cleaning out the
company.
rubble, that's the way we cut those
Maybe.
beams?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like there were contractors in the elevator shafts weeks before the attacks. Like that's documented. Like, so I would be willing to entertain that. It wasn't like an inside job. It was kind of like hey, this is going down. We might not have even known when, but we got somebody with their finger on the button ready. Like, oh shit, it's happening. Go wake James up and let him press the fucking button. And he, bam.
Man, you really would have to hide those because, like, again, buildings like that, you have tens of thousands of people going in, and you're going to have worker crews that are legitimate.
But how many many
hey,
Die
dude,
Hard
what is
movies
that?
have you seen where the bad guys get in disguised as construction workers? It happens in every fucking movie ever. That's how the bad guys get in.
Well, you can put on a construction vest and a clipboard, and people are going to let you do some shit.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'm saying, like, if you planted that 6 months prior, knowing, like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, like, you're risking somebody finding that.
Shit, man. Fucking Israel did the pagers thing years in advance. This could have been in the making for years. We know at some point they attacked it in the 90s. Somebody's probably going to attack the Trade Center again. So when they do, let's have it ready to really make a spectacle and let's go blow the fuck out of the Middle East. I would be willing to buy that over every other conspiracy theory about the event. Actually, now that I think about it.
I don't think that's what happened, but I can play into that.
I hope
one.
not. I hope that's not what happened. That would be fucking terrible. But with this government and the shit that we've done and the shit that we pulled on our own citizens, I wouldn't be surprised.
My official stance is we let it happen because we were going to take full advantage. They were literally talking about invading Iraq the day of. On September 11th, they were talking about invading Iraq.
I will absolutely
even though it had
buy
nothing
that.
to do with it.
I will absolutely buy. We knew it was happening. I would be willing to entertain. We gave it a little push.
Because there are plenty of FBI agents, CIA agents that have said for years, like, we knew Osama bin Laden was doing something. Hell, he bombed embassies. He bombed the coal. Like, we knew he declared a freaking war, he declared jihad on the United States. We knew he wanted to do these attacks to us.
Yeah.
Like, they knew that he was going to do something, and they were completely ignored at the higher ranks.
Maybe we were like, yo, Osama, like World Trade Center, pretty big fucking target, dude. What do you think about that one? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even think we go, like, I think he knew exactly what he was doing with the attacks. And like, this is pretty well documented that he wanted to draw us into a Soviet Afghanistan type war.
Didn't he say that 9/11 wasn't him? Wasn't that a thing? Like about a year ago, there was this open letter to America from Osama going around the internet, and TikTok fucking shut it down. Like, wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, that was the whole thing, but he didn't say he didn't do it.
Oh, I
He was just
I don't pay attention to shit like that.
It was basically like, hey, America, this is why I did it.
Damn.
And people were like, oh, yeah, I get it. We meddle in the Middle East nonstop. I can see why you're pissed. My bad.
Which we do. Like, I'd be mad if somebody broke into my house and killed my dad in his pajamas right in front of me and then fucking left. Like,
don't get me wrong. He's a maniac. Like, you're killing all these people. You killed 3,000 people just so you can draw the United States into a long, prolonged war and bankrupt them in Afghanistan. So you're a little bit of a maniac. But he did have legitimate reasons, which is why you were able to get people completely bought in to his theory. Yeah. Like, you have those people who are ideologically driven, and he preyed upon that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'd say we 100% knew about it. And in my opinion, I would say there's a really good chance that we at least helped in some way, shape, or form. Maybe we paid for the flight school. I don't know. But like, I feel like if we knew about it, wouldn't we want to make it like the craziest shit?
See, we knew there were meetings about that, not necessarily that it was the attack, the 9/11 from planes, but we knew they were meeting in, I think, Malaysia. They were planning an attack. They knew that. Like I said, we were tipped off every single part of the way, even by foreign intelligence companies or agencies saying like, hey, they're going to attack you like very soon. They are going to do it.
Kind of like how Egypt warned Israel about the incoming Hamas attack 3 days prior to October 7th.
Kind of like that. Very similar to that.
Weird.
Like the one in Minneapolis, I think they were trying to get a warrant to search the guy's house because they knew that he was a terrorist and like, can't get the warrant. And then all of a sudden 9/11 happens like, oh, okay, like, hey, maybe that had something to do with 9/11.
Let's get the warrant.
Yeah, shit like that.
Fucking
like,
stupid.
So
anyway, 9/11 show coming in a month.
Yeah, this is
we're all going to come.
I'm going to come.
I got a couple things, but I don't want to.
What do you got?
Well, just some local news. Phoenix police to use AI to answer non-emergency calls.
I saw that. That's weird.
What do you think about that, dude? What the fuck?
I don't like that at all. There's no discretion, number one. And number two, like, what if you just happen to call that and it's like,
I need help now. I called the wrong number.
Yeah. And AI can't help you.
And AI is like, I don't even know how that would go. What do you call the non-emergency police line for? Like, there's a car parked on my street and it's suspicious, like a suspicious vehicle. What do you do that for?
I want my emergency services to be answered by a fucking person.
Yeah, if anything.
If I have to push 2 to get help or push 3, would you want to hear the menu again? Give me a fucking person.
Help me. He's breaking into my house. I'm sorry. I didn't quite get that.
Would you like to hear it in Spanish?
Press 2 for Espanol.
Dude, that is the last thing in the world that needs to be manned by fucking AI or any type of fucking answering service.
Oh my God. I hate how unfortunate. Well, maybe it's a good thing. I don't really know. A lot of these I've been finding when I've been calling, trying to get a hold of some company somewhere, like I'm getting a lot more robots now. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know, but I think you're right. Like if I call any piece of the police department, I need to talk to somebody. Cause like, you're right. What if I dialed the wrong number?
Right. Yeah.
What if I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't call 911 if something bad was happening, but what if
you never know? Like I want people in all emergency services. I want people.
Scenario. There's a dude hanging out on my front lawn. He won't leave. I call the non-emergency line and then he sees me on the phone. He takes out a knife and starts chasing me, but I'm trying to talk to a robot. I don't have time to hang up my phone and say, hey, send a cop.
Or here's another scenario. Hey, I'm here at my fucking flight training. And there's this weird dude that's sitting here with a box cutter.
He keeps saying death to America.
I don't think he's going to do anything. Like he's not hurting anybody.
Seems suspicious.
Press 3 for FBI.
Would you like to talk to?
Oh, God damn it. I got Muhammad Atta.
Yeah, old fucking, I'm not going to go there. Oh, boy.
I love racism, bro.
People. I want fucking people manning emergency
every
lines.
Time. The only other stuff I have, I don't know how long we've been running, but
hour 10.
Oh yeah, let's wrap it. You want to do the old last segment?
5
West Side. Fuck yeah. Get some.
So I got two things. One of them is local. Let's start with Tucson, Arizona, July 20th, 2025. Look at this fucking guy, dude. So this is the lobby of a hotel in Tucson. Like nobody around. Just let me just fucking.
How come there's so much booze at the fucking counter?
I had that question as well. Just like fucking. Oh, look at this.
Oh Christ!
Fuck this guy.
What
are you doing?
Psychopath.
Why? To what end?
Oh my God, dude.
I'm assuming it's gas. And just light him up.
Kerosene.
But yeah, like this is the shit that sucks because we had guys fucking respond to this, right? We had Tucson Fire go on this, and now we're risking our lives for this fucking jackass. Fuck this guy. Anyway, there you go. Tucson Fire, shout out.
Tucson Fire hopes he never gets caught.
Good job. Hot job,
Got
boys.
an arsonist,
Hot job,
boys.
boys. All right, last one I have. I don't know where this is, but you know what, John? As firefighters, sometimes we got to check our brothers in blue.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we got to give them a little, all right, settle down there, hero.
Is this one in New York?
I don't know. I don't know where this is. I should. That's NYPD. Yes. How did you know? You've seen the video.
I don't know. Maybe.
Anyway, the headline was brave police officers save family from house fire when they didn't know their house was on fire.
Yeah.
NYPD, love what you guys do. Thin blue line, settle the fuck down. Here's the video. So we've got I would call this a debris fire at the front of the house. There's
exposure.
Yeah, there's exposure. So we're breaking glass, right? Look at this fucking hero move. Look at this hero move.
It's gotten into the house for sure. It's the siding's all
Maybe,
melted.
yeah. I mean, it's maybe some, but like this. But like, okay, light smoke. Your house is on fire, asshole. Get out. All right. We're walking up, right? It's not like, oh my God, it's fucking going, boys. Like we're walking. I thought this was funny that come on.
I love
boys.
the guy jumping through the window at the end.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Let me see that guy one more time.
Black-haired Ellen DeGeneres over here. There's fire. There's fire. Ready? Tom Cruise, baby.
Yeah!
The other guy went through the window too. Hey, great work, guys or girls, however you identify. Great job. But like, come on.
That guy jumping through the fucking window's good.
Don't jump through a fucking half-shattered window. We all know that it looked cool. I got to
parkour.
Okay, style points for sure.
Remember when Michael and Dwight
Parkour. The fucking dumpster. That's what that shit was. Style points, action points. The body cam looks fucking badass, but like, come on, man. You know better than that.
Yeah, that was a solid 6.
You know better than that.
That was a 6. Oh,
like, you know what we need is we need little scorecards.
Somebody I was listening to this podcast called Pod Save America. It's pretty heavy left leaning, but again, you gotta listen to everybody. But
yeah.
They were talking about Trump and Zelensky's meeting. And you're like, Trump said it was a 10. And then one guy's like, that wasn't a 10. Like, that was an Alaska 10. That was an LA 5.
Oh, my. Well, an LA 5 is like a fucking.
It's an Alaska 10.
That's an Alaska 10.
That's what he said. He's like,
to me.
He's like, Trump said it was a 10. He's like, maybe an Alaska 10. Like,
nah.
That was an LA 5 at the most.
What was that lady, that crazy lady from Alaska who ran for VP?
Sarah Palin.
Ah.
Remember the porn spinoff? Who's Nailing Palin?
What?
You never heard of Who's Nailing?
No.
Yeah, there's a spinoff. It's not bad.
All right.
Who's Nailing Palin?
Open the old incognito.
Incognito,
tab.
VPN.
Yeah, they can still see it. They know that you like grandma feet. Dude.
Here's one thing too. If you are on a VPN and say you are connecting from Texas to adult site,
okay,
you'll have to enter in all your information because
yes,
Texas requires that.
Yeah, you have to. So like nobody in Texas is anymore. I would
Unless
imagine.
you fucking put in your ID.
I mean, I guess the people who really want it are like, fuck it, dude.
Hey, if you need to beat off, just get a VPN.
Squirrel's got to get his nut. You know what I mean, dude?
Proton VPN has a free.
Not sponsored. You're just saying, hey, Proton, it'd be cool if you sponsored us.
Hey, sending business your way.
Anybody's
but they have a
got
free
gold.
account. You can connect through Warsaw, Poland, Tokyo, Japan.
I feel like, didn't they just make VPNs illegal in England?
They are talking about it because they have such harsh cybersecurity laws now And
They got it's bad over there.
and people are trying to end around it using VPNs. Like if you look in the App Store in the UK, I think 5 of the top like 15 apps are all VPNs that they're being downloaded because people want to fucking have free access to the internet. This isn't fucking China.
Oh my God.
This isn't China.
Do you guys remember England and what was it, 1492? How we had some people leave your fucking
Columbus
country?
sailed the ocean blue.
Wait, that was
He's a Spaniard.
Yeah, never mind.
We're talking about the Mayflower.
I'll wear a helmet to work, dude.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Freedom of speech, baby.
What was a Mayflower? Plymouth Rock.